Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Dan Duck Lord, this is Dan Duck Reviews. I just watched one of the last three in the Fast and the Furious franchises. Yes, because it's the last week of July, you know, yes. Well, next week there is the 31st, but don't mind that. So it's the last week of July, and that means that this weekend are the last two movies in the Fast and Furious franchise. So I thought, I finished The Hitcher. I finished that franchise, so I thought, the last week it fits perfectly actually, the last three movies and then the last week of July. So I put just Fast and Furious presents Hobbs and Shaw, like the title says. So let's begin. We see MI6 getting a file with a virus out of a vault. Well, not really a vault, but they were loading in the thing, and then comes Brixton, played by Idris Elba. I'm sorry. To get it, actually, he killed the whole team, but he left one person alive. And what does she? She injects the virus into herself, and she has now a capsule in her hand. Because that virus can melt your insides, to a smoothie, basically. So she ran, and so she ran, and he goes after her, Brixton goes after her with his team, because he is a kind of cyborg apparently, but that we'll go with that later. No, probably not, but we saw later in the movie that he, his back was open, and we saw his spine was from metal, so and he can predict kind of shit, and he is just a cyborg. So that was pretty cool actually to see that in the movie. Also, I would say this was a very good movie. Will top my top three, or my three best Fast and Furious movies? Probably not actually. Even though I love the characters Hobbs and Shaw in the movies, I don't know if this will top that one, because okay, parts of the franchise itself, it missed something, It missed a bit of, it just missed something. But on its own, very good movie. So anyway, also leave a like, recommend an anime movie down below in the comment section, and subscribe to the channel. That will help out a lot, and that will help the channel grow, obviously. My goals are still 10 subscribers, so 4 subscribers left to get to that goal, and I want you please to be the 7, 8, 9 and 10 subscriber, so then I can get a pizza from vending machine. Yes, I will put it on this channel, and also go subscribe to my other channel, Underdog Eats. That's where I will do exclusively food and drink reviews, and I think I'm gonna stick with the name. It kind of grew onto me, I want to change first to the Underdog's food and drinks, but that didn't work. So I'm sticking now with the Underdog Eats. It kind of fits, because I will do food and drinks. So anyway, so the CIA sent Ryan Reynolds. He made a cameo here, as the best friend from Hobbs, to hire Hobbs, and they sent that other guy to hire Shaw. But when they found out that they had to fight, that they had to work together, they thought, oh hell no, But they also found out that the woman with the finger in her hand is Hetty, Shaw's sister. Yes, Shaw has a sister, and also Hobbs has a lot of brothers, but we'll get there later. So yeah, Shaw has a sister, and Hobbs found her first and caught her, and yeah, now she is in interrogation, and then Shaw walked in, with a gun pulling on Hobbs, and Hobbs had a gun on her. She had a gun on him. Oh wait, did she? But anyway, and he said, "Yeah, that's my sister." But Hobbs thought first, "It's your girlfriend." No, it's my sister. So that was pretty funny. Then Brixton came in and took her away. But I have to say, Etion's shit is very cool actually, because we saw a bit later in the movie, when they were escaping from Etion, we saw the motor, go. If you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. When they were going under the two trucks, that was so fucking cool. I was really impressed actually, holy shit, so yeah, I have to say, even although Etion is bad, they have some cool products, But anyway, yeah. The device or machine, what you want to, I got device, the device that will extract that virus out of her bloodstream, because she has 72 hours before the capsule will dissolve and the virus will spread and will will spread all over the world wide. So everybody will die, basically. Contaminate. I don't know why it's so hard for me to speak suddenly with some words. But anyway, and it was spread through the air also, I think. But so they're gonna break into Etion, but they're gonna do it through the sky, and they pull a Mick Jagger, and that is when someone apparently is distracting the one guys, and the other one is gonna sneak in, or doing, pulls off the other stuff, so it's distract and go, so something like that. But Hobbs and Shaw were through the air, going in there. They got in, but were knocked out after. Oh yeah, I can't forget this part here. Hobbs and Shaw had to choose a door. Here there were two doors. They had to choose a door, with camera. They with infrared. They checked who's inside. So Shaw had the right door. Hobbs had the left door. Shaw had 7 guys, something around that, something like that, and Hobbs had 1 guy. So Shaw defeated all the first. Shaw got in, and he started fighting all those guys. So then Hobbs got in, and there came one massive guy, one big ass guy that was bigger than him. He went also like that, and but each other, bam, one hit to the face, and boom, he was knocked out. So they had to scan the face, to get through the door there. For the second door, and they both had to scan the faces. So Hobbs had already scanned his face, so he was waiting there for Shaw. Well, Shaw was scanning the guy. So access denied. Other guy, access denied. Other guy, access denied. So that went on until he got to the last guy, access granted. So then they went through the doors, and everybody was already waiting with guns, you know, and so then they got knocked out from the back. And also Kevin Hart made a cameo. Very fun to see him also in this movie. He was in Marshall airline marshal, whatever you want to call it. So they got knocked out and they got strapped in, with two chains, around the arms and the chair, and that also part of a chain around the neck, and so they were chained, there, and got electrocuted. So he had to buzzer, so he pushed it and then weer again, if he didn't like the answers or something like that, you know how it goes. So, had he actually escaped? Because she was sitting there because, she was captured. Also because they also pulled the kind of Mick Jagger. She was the distraction and they went in, but eventually they were the distraction and she got out. So while they were sitting there, she rolled over on the table and did shit and eventually got out. So they have the device, and she and the chemist that made the virus loaded the device into a truck and tried to escape. But then they saw that Hobbs and Shaw were stuck there, so we're gonna skip a bit. There was a nice fight. Like I said, Hetty escaped, got the machine, and saved Hobbs and Shaw. Saved Hobbs and Shaw, and they have a fight, and Wait, what? They have to fight Brixton on the back of the truck because they escaped with the truck, and Brixton eventually got on top of the truck. So Hobbs and Shaw had to fight Brixton on the back of the truck. So the device broke because of something, and so they had to go to Hobbs, his brother Jonah, in Samoa, and that's probably Hawaii. Just a wild guess. Sounds very Hawaii. Something like that. So they were there and they gonna fight. They're gonna fight the man. Hobbs has not 2 or 3 brothers. He has maybe 10 brothers. I didn't count them, so he has a count of 10 brothers. But they have to fight Brixton's men, of Etienne's men, with Samoan weapons. So Jonah fixed the device, and later in the evening, Etienne, arrived on the island. Brixton eventually got. There was a very nice fight, but Brixton got Hetty and dragged him to a helicopter, a fight helicopter with two from those things on the wing, that can shoot. I don't know what, those are rockets or bullets, I don't know. So I just call them things. Hobbs and Shaw tried to take it down by, so tow truck has also chain with a hook, so they throw it over one of those wings, that with those things, throw it over it, got it there, and they try to, drive with the truck, try to take it down. Now, that didn't really work. So, what did the brothers do? So, they hook a car to that one, and another one, and another one, and another one. So, 4 cars, all to the helicopter. So, they used some nitrogen, or what they called it was, I can't remember. So they used that and saved the day. Hobbs and Shaw finally, later on in the movie, finally work together to defeat Brixton, and yeah, that was a bit around the ending, so I will leave it also at there. If you want to see the whole movie, watch it yourself. If you want to know what happens after this, watch it yourself. If you want to know what happened before, watch yourself. But leave a like, recommend an anime movie down below in the comment section, and subscribe to the channel because that will help out a lot. I also started Pokemon again. I'm now on episode 4 or 5 from X, Y, and Z. So that season has 49 episodes. So yeah, I will finish that, make a review, upload it, and then we'll go to another anime for. No, we'll go to One Piece at first because I want to get caught up. I haven't watched it in almost a year, so I know they're fighting Kaido, but they're not what we're here for. I will give this movie 4.5 out of 5. Why? Because it was good, but it wasn't as good as 3, 5, and 7. Wait, was it 3, 5, 7 or was it 3, 5, 8? If you have seen the reviews, you know which one I mean. Then Fast 7, The Fate of the 8. Yes, it's part 3, part 5, and part 7. Those are my favorites. This one I thought it would also be one of my favorites, but less actually. I'm curious who actually Hobbs will get to, because the boss of Etion knew Hobbs, so I'm curious. Maybe we'll get to see that in part 9, maybe we'll get to see that in part 10, maybe we'll get to see that in Hobbs and Shaw part 2, something like that. Maybe in 2024, maybe 2025, who knows, I don't know. What I do know is that you have to leave a like, recommend an anime movie down below in the comment section, please subscribe to the channel, it will help out a lot, and also please subscribe also to my other channel, Underdog Eats. There's definitely a link in my last video. I'll probably also leave a link in this video. No wait, not in this video, but in the description. Yes, I will leave a link in the description for my other channel. So do that, and I will see you there. It's I would say this. It's bang, and so if you want to see that, go subscribe to that channel and also leave a like and recommend an energy drink there. So I will see you next time. Bye guys.